Tonight, a look at 31 Hendersonville workers who have access to the city credit card in tonight's Waste Watch. You decide if this is how you want your tax dollars spent.
Taylor Swift, Conway Twitty, and Johnny Cash
I walk the line.
put their adopted hometown, Hendersonville, on the map. But some in Hendersonville will tell you, despite all that glitz and glamour, there's plenty that needs fixing here, including drainage issues.
They need to find a way to fix the drainage problems without actually having to borrow money for it.
I'm here to request some credit card records.
But our look at city spending shows Crab's drainage issue and other projects may be competing for tax dollars with a city credit card shared by more than 30 city workers, including department heads and other approved staffers.
Everything that taxpayer has to pay for concerns me.
Like $441 in health calendars.
Do calendars make people healthy?
$400 for calendars.
I see it as in my opinion, a slush fund that's being used for the benefit of the few at the expense of the many.
Donna DeSopos expressed concerns about the lack of street lighting and says she can't understand subscriptions to fitness magazines totaling more than $70 and credit card purchases of 3 exercise bikes and 2 treadmills from Play It Again Sports and Sears, totaling $2,500.
As far as I know, there is not a gym at City Hall. Where is this equipment? Do you know where this equipment resides?
But the charges don't stop there. The Public Works Director bought women's weight gloves and aerobic step equipment from Academy Sports, nearly $50. Neil Siders runs the online newspaper Everything Hendersonville and has been looking into the city's spending habits too.
Are these valid city purchases?
I have struggled to find a justification where they could be used for a city expenditure.
These purchases took place while employees like Lauren Purdue were expressing concerns about bald tires on heavy equipment.
As a taxpayer, I wish the taxpayers would know. First and foremost, to me, it's the public. The public first.
All right.
As Fox 17 Verst reported, Purdue is now suing the city under the Whistleblower Act for retaliation he says came from his complaints. After countless hours at Hendersonville City Hall, we also found nearly $700 charged at Target for dish towels, pizza pans, basters, and more.
I'm Stacey Case with Fox, just here to see if Jerry Horton is here.
On more than 6 occasions over several weeks.
What about the mayor? Anybody else?
Through many visits to City Hall.
Let's see if he can explain some of his credit card purchases. I'm here.
I've asked someone to explain the purchases.
Anybody else here? City manager?
When I got no response, I went to this week's board meeting to ask the mayor face-to-face why no one would explain the charges.
I've been trying to get in touch with you about these credit card purchases. Are you able to talk about those at any point?
Sure.
Only then did he agree to meet me the following day. Mayor Scott Foster showed me a small workout room at City Hall that even aldermen weren't aware of. He says it's part of a wellness program that cuts down on health care costs and pointed out the city won this Fit-Friendly Worksite Award.
Our health care cost runs about $260,000 a month. So if we're able to spend $1,000 here on bikes, $1,000 here to emphasize the need to walk, that's what we've pushed.
On the condition of anonymity, city employees took multiple video clips over several days showing another empty workout room they say no one uses at Public Works. As for the Target goods, that
all is associated with a small event we had to celebrate the success of our wellness program.
But when you analyze these credit card purchases, it's clear one of these things is not like the other. Alongside those treadmills, bikes, health magazines, and calendars, we found thousands of dollars spent on pizza, potato chips, cake, barbecue, and more for city workers to eat.
Any citizen that looks at it might say a level of hypocrisy, that we preach healthy living while purchasing fatty foods.
Cupcakes and cakes and...
Fair enough. All these people are grown-up folks. Despite what we preach in wellness programs, they have to know how to portion their food.
The Board of Aldermen, have you all approved a WellPoint program? Because they bought, by my count, at least 3 exercise bikes and 2 treadmills. And they spent $500 at Target on pizza pans and baking dishes and kitchen towels for the WellPoint program for prizes.
Oh, man. Okay, large pizza pans. No, I'm going to have to look into this wellness plan.
We deserve an answer.
Do you think that's good for the city to have this many people with access to the credit card?
I think it works.
Good to see you. Good to see you. We ran into Alderman Mark Skidmore at City Hall back in November when we first started this Waste Watch investigation.
So you do have concerns?
I do.
With the credit card records now in black and white, he says.
See, this is the kind of thing that I want to stop.
Well, the mayor credits the wellness plan with holding insurance premiums steady for the last 4 years, saving taxpayers money. And he shared the city's credit card policy with me. But as we pointed out, there are 31 Hendersonville workers who have access to the cards. Some aldermen say that needs to be reined in. I've been in touch with the comptroller's office, which wouldn't confirm or deny if they are investigating.